Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm trying something completely new. I've never made it before. I found the recipe online. Everything is laid out here because my recipe is in my phone and Michaela is filming me right now.
Hi.
So I asked JJ to put on his community page some stuff that people would like to see me cook because I'm getting kind of bored of the same old, so. And I haven't gotten to the soup phase of life yet. I will. Anyway. So, Crazy Ann, if you don't have her channel, look her up. She's fun. She's a happy person. She's from Norway. She asked me to prepare a traditional Norwegian meal. So, I Googled it. I went online and I found these Norwegian meatballs. There is a term for them. There is an actual name. I cannot pronounce it. She can, and when JJ gets back in my next, because this is going to be more than one video, guys, you know me. The next video will have the voice clip that Crazy Ann sent pronouncing the dish. So, let's get started. The first thing I have to do is, we have a cup of panko breadcrumbs here. And it says to soak them in a cup of milk for a few minutes. So I'm going to do that while I'm mixing everything else together. Hope everybody's having a good day. Okay, so that's all sitting in the milk now. In my KitchenAid bowl, I have 3 pounds of what we in America call meatloaf mix. It's ground beef, ground veal, ground pork. The recipe for this dish called for I'm doubling the recipe just so everybody knows because I have a big family. The recipe called for 1/3 of a pound of each, so I just got the meatloaf mix because it was just easier than getting all these different things. So that's 3 pounds, a mixture of ground beef, ground pork, and ground veal. Okay. Crazy Ann said that most recipes don't call for it, but she would recommend it, and I actually thought about it myself. So I have just about 1/4 of a cup of finely diced up onion that we're going to put in there. We have 2 eggs. The recipe called for 1, but again, I'm doubling it. And then here's my spice plate. We have called for 1/4 of a teaspoon, so I have 1/2 teaspoon of allspice, 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg, and 1/2 teaspoon of ground ginger, and a teaspoon of salt. So all of that goes in there. And of course, while it was all sitting on my counter, I splashed some water into it. That's okay. Okay, so that goes in there. And, oh yeah, they were right because the panko breadcrumbs are nice and pretty soft in there now. There's no more crunch. So I don't want to hurt anybody's ears with the KitchenAid because you all know it can get pretty loud if you have one. Any kind of stand mixer can get loud. So that's what goes into the meat mixture. I'm going to put this through the KitchenAid, make the meatballs and start browning them, and I'll get back to you at the end of that so you can see what I'm doing. Stay tuned, come back.